Okay, we are live. Sorry, just one second. Thanks for coming, everyone. It is Thursday, May 20 something. 8th, thank you. May 28th. It's good to see everyone here. We thought since we had some time before, as we wait for our Senate bills to come back to us that we might have to take action on, we thought we'd give an update on some of the conference committees. And then I've asked Jill to come down and say a few words. So we are going to start, I think, with the budget conference committee. Sure, why not? Representative Scheid.
Thank you all. Robin Scheid from Middlebury Interior House Appropriations. We are trying to move over.
Yes.
The off camera, but here we go. So we have continued to meet at least twice a day. We're sometimes 3 times. We are very close to being done. We have settled almost everything. There's a couple of lingering items. And then the other pieces that we're waiting for at this point, we have to wait for some other bills to close. You may have heard us talk more than once about the fact that our committee bills are intertwined. We need to wait for the yield bill to close in committee of conference and the education committee of conference, because that will give us the money pieces that they need. And then the yield bill is related to taxes and various things that we have to put in the budget. So other than that, there's a couple of other items that we're trying to finish up on, but by and large, we are almost done. So unless anybody has specific questions, that's just sort of a status update. So where we are, we're meeting again in about an hour, I think.
Any questions?
Well, if you think of something later, come find me.
Great, thank you very much, and thank you for all your hard work. Next, we will have Representative Conlon and Kornheiser come up and talk about education and yield.
Hi, Representative Kornheiser from Brattleboro, Chair of Ways and Means. I think everyone knows that by now. The miscellaneous tax bill, which is one of the other bills that's open pending for the budget. We do not have our next meeting scheduled, but we've closed most sections of that. The yield bill, we are trading proposals and counter proposals. Counter proposals sometimes go back to 2 proposals before. It's not a very useful moment to give a substantive update, and I hope things will be clearer in the next few hours, and so we'll share information then, which leaves the education bill. We have closed up probably like 90% of it at this point and have some pieces that we're working through.
Yeah, and progress, Peter Conlon, Chair of the House Education Committee. Progress this morning was slow just due to multiple roll calls that the Senate had to leave for and we had to leave for. And we did a lot of sort of information gathering in terms of, well, why did you pick this? Why did you pick that? A lot of it has to do with maps and groupings. We just sort of, at our last gathering, sort of completed that. We will be coming back to them with a more polished proposal now that we got some of this information squared away. And as everybody else is saying, we'll know more in a little bit. There are, just a handful of issues to go through. Some of them are sticky, and we just have to find our path forward, which we are working on, and we're feeling confident.
And so the next yield meeting is at 3:30. The next 9:55 is at 4. We're hoping at 4 to be able to offer our first full proposal of the 9:55 committee of conference. And if anyone wants to bring us snacks or dinner or anything like that, we are here for you.
All right, how about some questions? Anyone have questions? Really?
There is one.
Yeah.
Over here.
Oh, we need one of these.
I also want to offer that email feedback at this point is probably not going to get to me. Handwritten notes, coming and finding us, stuff like that might be where we are in terms of the flow of the telephones experience.
Pennington. I've been hearing something about the tuition cap being put into 955. Do you have any update on that, or if that's accurate at all?
A tuition cap has not been talked about in 955. There is language in there that has to do with being able to charge an additional tuition by schools on top of the foundation formula. That remains one of the, it is, we have it prohibited. They have intent language that it doesn't happen. That's one of the issues that we're working through. I think that you may be talking about a different issue, however.
All right, we'll do one more question because Jill showed up. So we'll do one more question and then let Jill say a few words.
That's why I'm late to go. You were talking a little bit earlier about the excess spending threshold discussion. I can't remember if it's in 955 or you'll build it. Any update? You know, I'm hearing some concerns from our school district that just.
Your superintendent is incredibly communicative and clear, and I appreciate his feedback always, truly, and I won't say that about most superintendents, but I really do, especially like hers. The excess spending threshold is part of the yield goal conversation, and it's like very active right now. I'm hoping it'll be clearer in the next few hours.
Great. All right. Jill, come on up. We have to stand behind the table because otherwise all people will have their head cut off, not me.
You might have to sit.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you might just want to make sure you're in the, oh, there you go.
Because your head gets. Oh my goodness.
All right, good afternoon, everyone. I know we are on the home stretch here, so first and foremost, I just want to say thank you. I know it's been a lot of the hurry up and wait and hurry up and wait. I promise you, I know I've been saying that, but I really do think that we can wrap this up tomorrow. Our committee of conferences are getting really close. And so I just want to thank everyone who's working on a committee of conference right now. I know there's a lot of pressure out there and I appreciate your really good and thorough work. It really means a lot. So thank you to all of you. I am standing before you today to share with you that I will not be seeking re-election. I have had the honor and privilege of serving you for 14 years, 10 years in the legislative role. I've spent half of my life in this building with you in some way, shape, or form, serving as the chief of staff for Gay Symington, an advocate for Planned Parenthood, and then serving in the body. I'm so proud of the work that we have done together, and I take away so many memories from this building, from incredible work on housing and healthcare, reproductive rights, climate resiliency. There'll be a time and place to talk about those accomplishments and what we have done together. But what's so meaningful to me is the relationships and the friendships that we formed together in this building. Doesn't matter what party we're from, what corner of the state, we have formed some really strong bonds. And I just want to thank you all for all of your hard work, your dedication, and your friendship. I will say, I think the best decision I made when I became speaker was hiring Connor Kennedy as my chief of staff. Connor, thank you. And Grace, Molly is a tough act to follow, but you've been doing a great job. Thank you for all. I wouldn't obviously be able to do this job without incredible majority leader Lori. Thank you so much.
All right, so I'm Ryan and she's not.
Not yet, but it's coming.
It's coming, but I just want to say, Jill recruited me 10 years ago. And so this is tough for me to see her leave, but thank you for all the time, everything you've done, not only for us here, but for all of our mentors to help with the policy that you have pushed across the line that is helping people in all 14 counties. So thank you, Jill.
That's a wrap. Thank you, everyone. I think we're back at the 4.
At 4.
Thanks, everyone. Let's get back to work.